Or is this about to make a giant pile? I don't know what this is doing. Can it not rake onto ground where there's snow? So the straw's still there. It's just... I don't know what it's doing. I know it's about to snow though some more, so... We just might have wrecked it. To be honest. That's okay. I think it has to do with the snow, Jacob, not necessarily the fast time. It's the snow. It's kind of messing with it a little bit. We'll just keep going. I've already broken it. Why not just break it all the way, right? Might as well. Just keep breaking it. Give me more snow. Let's go. Whatever. I probably should have just stopped the merger until the snow melted. It's fine. I'm just done with it being dark and wintry and all the things, you know. Ready for it to not be dark and wintry. Mostly the dark. The winter's whatever. It's whatever. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wow, hello. Flashbang out. Jeez. Jeez there, bud. It's kind of real. Just saying. So if it gets warm enough to melt the snow, which it's not gonna do that for a minute.
Makenface cheered X100. I really love playing chess with elderly people in the park, but it's just really hard to find 32 of them willing to do it.
God. Guys, thanks for the bits. Oh, man. Fold it. Fold it. I don't know. I think it's just it doesn't like when there's snow on the ground. I think is the is the issue. Fire shadow, I see it, yeah. That's fun. That looks like fun. So we just can't merge with... I kind of feel like I remember that. Just can't merge with snow underground. Just like you can't swath with a swather with snow underground. So that's why, again, I just don't know if these late season beans are really worth doing. You know, it's not like it hurts us to fast time. So I don't know... You know, like if we just did barley and then just fast time to the next. Yeah. I just don't know if that would matter, you know? Yeah. Well, I don't think you'd run a swather in real life when there's snow on the ground, Jacob, would you? I mean... Same. Saw a tractor pulling a disc harrow. Nice. Awesome, Chris. Oh my God. The show How I Met Your Mother was a really long TED Talk. It was a really long TED Talk, actually. That show was great, by the way. I never finished it, but... So James said store. Which one is James talking about? Oh, man. Let's go find out. Hello?
Hello?
Which one, James?
I don't know. Which one for you?
Well, I mean, that front moor, that's
the case.
That's the moors that we're going to have eventually. So, I mean, that's really cheap. We should probably pick that up, right? I don't know about those combines, though. They're kind of like, well, one's too big and one's too small. So it is 50% off though. That's pretty lit. It is pretty lit. Okay. You watched it 13 times. It's a great series. Yeah. It really was a good series. One of you guys with the truck want to give me a ride down to that Bailey? Take me, Jeeves. Although, actually, it's going to drive past us again, but whatever. Send it. Full Sander. Chris, I would assume so, but I've not messed with that myself. But I don't see why it wouldn't. Thanks, Uber. If we would need to work this field with our cultivator, somebody wants to work on getting that down here. I think we have to work it before we plant corn, right? I'm pretty sure we don't have no-tills, right?
Yeah, I think our planters have to be worked before.
Yeah. Yeah. Loaded. May have been too optimistic about how much fun that was. Probably a little bit, yeah. Badger. That's a small combine. Yeah, we started with the case, or the Massey. At least that's got 8,000 liters, so it's got some capacity. That's kind of wild, though. All right. How many soybeans we end up with, besides not enough? 279,000. It's not terrible, I guess.
What did we do wrong?
What do you mean? We didn't do anything wrong. Why?
Well, it's just a big difference between that and barley.
Barley has a higher yield. I guess. I mean, I don't know. We swathed both of them. We did kind of harvest the beans in the snow a little bit, but I don't know. And then I guess we can go ahead, actually, before we cultivate down here, if we get our fertilizer down here, we can go ahead and do that too. So then when we plant, it'll do second fert. And then we don't have to fertilize again. So yeah. Yeah, it'll work. I guess. You know, Badger, I saw that combine and I was like, ha, that's really tiny. I don't want it. It's a tiny little combine. You betcha. Barley does have a very high yield, yes. I thought that was still on. Fun fact, it wasn't on. Alright, let's get this last little bit, and then we're going to reset our bale counter and go over to 5. Nice, Chris. I'm here for it. I'm all about that. Heck yeah. Oh, why did I go for that little piece? I got a bag of tapers. Come on. No, 8,000 was that little combine I was looking at. I'm trying to do Holland. That's pretty cool to go New Holland, though. That's awesome. I'm here for it. Our auger wagons currently that we have, they have a 17,000 liter capacity. And I mean, you can kind of pull that with almost like anything. It doesn't need a lot of power. At least 100 horsepower, 150 maybe. But we could pretty much pull it with any of our tractors. I mean, the hills suck, but you know. No, your auger wagons are typically bigger than your combine capacities. Yeah. So in our case, that's 17,000. Our combine holds 13.8. So we can unload once and then some. Basically, if depends on what you're harvesting or how you're harvesting. If you're using the slaughter head and the pickup, of course you can't. They won't unload that on the go. But if you're running other stuff, you just you pipe out pretty much and just let it keep emptying you. A lot. It's pretty nice.
Did I miss a purchase?
What did we buy? Tractor?
A quad-track?
It was on a good sale. It was pretty cheap. So, yeah. It was a good sale. It was actually. It was like, I think we paid maybe what, 40, chat? A little over 40 grand for that much horsepower. I don't think that's a bad thing, is it?
No, I think it'd be alright.
Okay. All right. I've reset my bale counter, chat, to 0. I know that I have 93% of a bale. There's probably a skipper out here somewhere, right?
Makenphrase cheered X100. I got my parents a new fridge for their marriage anniversary. I can't wait to see their faces light up when they open it.
Oh, that's so dumb.
So if the bulb's blowing.
But does the light turn off when they close the door? I mean, I still wonder. Thanks for the bits. All right, tell you what, we'll just steal a little straw out of this field to get to 100%. And then we can kick that bale out too. And then we don't have to worry about it. Oh, we're at 99. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I think it's 9,000 liters of beer.
It was right there. It was right on the edge of glory, you see. All right, let's reset that bale counter again to 0. All right. Oh, Trent's here. I didn't know Trent was here. Howdy, Trent.
Hello.
I don't know if I just heard a car accident, a gunshot, or a firework.
Yes.
Or somebody slammed a car door. I'm not sure.
Maybe all the above.
It might have been. Been like, don't slam my car door. Ka-chow. Fireworks. I don't know. Car accident. I don't know. Who knows, man? We live in Missouri. You never know, man. Are you finally done rotary hoeing or just ish?
I would be done with this field. Well, I'm like 99% done. I just gotta get finished. So like a round on the head one.
Okay.
Then I'll be done.
I got
But
you.
the 4020, it's having power issues right now.
Oh, again? There's
So,
still.
before it was electrical. Now it's
Oh, like horsepower issues.
horsepower, but the strange thing is the tractor will automatically come to a complete stop like you push the clutch in.
That's a problem.
Even though I did not touch the clutch, did not touch the brakes,
Oh, wow.
and it came to a complete stop, and it took off on its own.
Wow, James, make sure we fertilize that before you cultivate.
And I stopped there. It did that 6 times on me.
That has to be not fun when you're driving and all of a sudden your tractor goes screeching to a halt.
And I was on the west side of the field, and I was trying to get I was on the southwest side, and I was trying to get to the west, get to the north, get to the lane, and then up to the house.
I forget what tractor. It was some case tractor, but it had a problem with like a high-low range selector would pop out of high or low range. It would go to neutral. And I forget which one it was. It was like it might have been the 830. But Grandpa had one. Apparently, when you would plow, that thing would pop out of gear. So imagine you're going along pulling a plow, and that thing pops out of gear. You stop instantly. And Dad was saying, like, you would go flying forward out of the seat when that thing would stop. It does not sound like fun to me at all. I'm just saying. I think it was an 830. Because the neighbor had a 930. Grandpa had an 830, I believe. So. You betcha. Okay. Alright. Alright. Something like that. Anyway, that had to not be fun though. But every time we see a 830, Dad has to tell me a story. So I'm sure this summer at the farm show he'll tell me a story again. Assuming that there might be an 830 there, I don't know. Never know. Is it warm enough for you out there, Trent?
It wasn't actually too terrible.
No, tomorrow. Should crank up tomorrow.
I think it finally topped out at like 82.
Oh, that's not too bad.
But there was like a little wind.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I mean, tomorrow it won't matter because I'll be in an air-conditioned cab.
Ah. You should probably find a piece of lumber, like wood, and knock on it. Hope
Well, it's
your
either
keeps
the
working.
Challenger that I'll be putting tomorrow,
Yeah.
or the Dukes.
Nice.
Both have auto steer, so either way, it's a win-win on my part.
Gotcha.
I go off in a little bit of technology.
Speaking of technology, do you see that sprayer that Larson's have now? The little guy.
Little guy.
Yeah.
That thing would be cool.
That thing was awesome.
And I didn't know that thing could go 60 feet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That little guy can go that big.
We've got, I think there's one guide here that they've got some real wet ground. In fact, like most years, they don't get to even plant it or get a crop off of it. And they've got one, they go out there with their side-by-side and, you know, send it and spray it with that. So I guess it walks through it a lot better. It's a lot lighter. So it's kind of cool to see them out there and just, you know, back and forth and back and forth. I don't think they have a 60-footer, but...
Yeah, seeing a 60-footer would be cool.
That would be wild out of that little spray. You'd probably empty out like really fast too.
Trent and Zach just resubscribed for 87 months. Puma
Wow.
Plow blamed Steven 829. Puma Plow blamed Dan.
What have they done? I don't know what they've done. Trent, thanks for the resub. Harry, what's going on? Welcome in.
Yeah, I got the notification like several hours ago that
I got you.
I spent some money.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, auto spent money for me.
Auto resub, yep. Yep. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah,
Back and forth we go.
it'll taste a little bit of gas.
You can taste gas.
Uncle, because he was trying to like check things off to try to trim it down what it could be.
Yeah. Got a little gas flying.
Not supposed to drink that.
He wanted to see if the fuel filter was clogged, so he said take it off and blow through it and see if you have like any resistance. And there was no resistance. So I was like, huh. It's not the battery, because battery was like 12.53. So he's like, oh, that's fine.
12. I thought it was a 24-volt system.
No, it tops out at 16, 17.
I thought that tractor was a 24.
No, it's only a single.
So it's
Single
only
battery.
a 12-volt system?
I
I'm
believe
pretty
so,
sure those are 24-volt systems, unless you've converted it.
No, it's a single battery on the left side, alternators on the front right.
You can...
On the,
Okay, interesting.
yeah, I know you can convert it, because then you'll have two batteries, one on the left side and one on the right side.
I thought they were 24 still, like, out of the factory.
I don't know.
Trent's been running a John Deere 4020.
Narrow front.
Narrow front end, that's what he's talking about, yeah. Interesting.
And then speaking of that, looking at the dash today.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. So different than the one
Compared to the
we
one
have.
in Farm Sim, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet if you Google pictures of a 4020 dash, you'll find all kinds of different ones. Because they made those things forever, and they made a lot of them. You know, they had gas ones, they had diesel, there's all kinds. Cabs, well, those were probably aftermarket, but still, ones with cabs. Which are basically just like Sonics. So
if you, like, speaking of that, if you look up, like, dashes and all that.
Yeah.
Like, the 72 look like that's what they did.
I gotcha. Hey, you should get the serial number off your tractor and then look it up on tractor data and figure out how old it is.
Oh, it's old.
Figure out what year it is. That'd be cool. 'Cause they got all those numbers for all those old tractors.
So we still even have the front mount cultivator for it.
Nice. I actually would like to get, hear me out, for either my B or, potential WD someday. I'd like to get a 2-row cultivator, but kind of convert it from being a cultivator to more of a cultivator. So instead of leaving rows, because the cultivator would leave a row where your plants are.
Yeah.
But I'd like to turn it into more of a cultivator so I can just go out and work the garden with it. I think that would be
like
sick.
a belly mount one, like what you see.
Yeah. Well, the tractor's not running very well. I think Trent's doing fine. I think the tractor has some gremlins, though.
Oh,
the
yes,
way it
it
sounds.
does.
It's also a lot of years old, So, I had a moment Wednesday. I was at the farm, and I've been dying to get my Alice B out of the shed and run it, but I just haven't had time. So, Wednesday at the farm, I happened to be back in the shed by the Alice B, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to at least fire the thing up. And so that's exactly what I did. I just went to it, unhooked the battery from the tender, and I fired that sucker up. And it's amazing that tractor is the age that it is. Now, granted, we rebuilt the engine, but still. We never touched the carburetor or the ignition. And that thing fires up, I assume, like it rolled off the factory floor. It fires up so good. It is unreal. And it's like, man, this is awesome. So I had to run it for a while and just had to hear that tractor, the good old straight pipe, I just had to hear it. It's been way too long, so. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
The 4020 could come in 12 R24 configuration. Okay. Interesting. When is this coming out, Trent?
It's already at it. Like apparently just dropped.
Oh. Interesting.
Look through the screenshots that the modder gave.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like there is a co-op.
Oh wow.
Where you drive like your payloader in, grab a scoop of like fertilizer, go to the blender.
Oh yeah, I see that. I see that. Yeah. Interesting.
The
Wow.
picture of the map does. I mean, it looks. I don't know if it's a 4X or regular, but it looks like it's a regular and
Yeah.
one cell point.
Where is this? Is this that one?
It's at the very top.
It's at like northwest corner of Missouri. Hang on, I'm googling.
Right click, Google.
Wright County, Missouri. It is. It's right outside of Kansas City. Okay. I gotcha.
That'd probably explain why there's only one cell point.
I'll be honest, I've never heard of Wright County.
Why would you? It's all the way near Kansas
I don't
City.
spend any time over there, so. Interesting.
Just north of Highway 70.
So hold on though. So the 4020 could come in either configuration at 12 or 24. You're saying your battery has like 16 volts? Is that what you're saying? Then that's a 24 volt system. It's low. A 12 volt battery should not go up to 16 volts.
Oh, it should be only 4.
Unless it's overcharging.
I was gonna say that's like bad, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you should smell the sulfur from that happening.
Oh yeah. you smell it.
Yeah, you got problems if you got that going on.
I know it's a technology thing nowadays, but I don't know if it's the same for back then. If your alternator's overcharging, it can cause your ECU to mess up and make your tractor run like poop.
Oh, I could, yeah, 100% understand that. Yeah, with modern stuff, sure. Back then, maybe not so much, but definitely today. Heck yeah. Yeah, stuff is designed to run at a certain voltage. Especially that new Nintendo Switch too. I heard some stuff about that the other day. I will not be buying one of those. I can tell you that now.
Oh, you already have one.
Nintendo
Oh, yeah.
Switch? No.
You gotta find it first.
Well, true.
Oh, for the second one, not the first one.
I don't have the first one.
I know that's what I'm trying to say. Is
Oh.
you
Okay,
don't
so
even
we
have
just got 32 bales, and we got. Okay, so that doesn't make any sense at all. That says 21, right? Enhance. How do I enhance this? I can't enhance that. That says 21 right there.
Enhance.
I can't. I tried. It don't work. So we got 21 bales off this field with corn stalks. We just got 32 with soybean.
Oh, I guess I should probably read. It is a standard size map.
Okay. That doesn't work, by the way. That's a little. That's a little much. This map still would be hard if you didn't, of course, play an auto drive. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Have a good night. Of course, play an auto drive for the win. For the absolute win, you betcha.
Oh. Yeah, it's NH3 propane starter fertilizer UAN.
Wonder if it actually works.
The NH3.
Yeah.
It should, because he was saying for anhydrous equipment like the one I got, you'd have to go to the modder, grab it from him.
Can't figure out auto drive to save your life. If you have specific questions, that would help. I would be more than happy to like stop and show you and stuff, answer questions. It's kind of hard just to be like, okay, this is auto drive, and then like run through all of it. That's, well, okay, fair play. So 25% bonus because of, yeah, that does apply. I forgot about that. That's true. That's actually a good point.
Mystery solved.
Do what? Scoot.
He said
mystery solved.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Where's the
Whenever
Scooby-Doo gang, you know?
Whenever you jumped out of that, John, I thought your game kind of broke.
Might have.
Oh, because your tractor was
Oh.
continually moving.
Oh.
And then it unfold and then you turned around and...
Yeah. Learning. Oh, man. So the biggest thing with auto drive, I will say, for somebody who's never used auto drive, I could see it being absolutely just overwhelming like crazy. Because if you start a map and you have nothing, it's going to be way too much. But if you would download what's called a config file from, say, the auto drive guy, then auto drive wouldn't be as daunting because all of the work part of auto drive is done for you. And then you get to just use auto drive.
They stop like halfway down that side.
Stop like halfway down? Are you not? Oh, hang on. I can't see through the weeds. Oh, you're done.
I'm gonna have a smidge at the bottom.
That's okay. I'm not going to get that far. I'm doing an end road right now, so we're okay. Currently we have 5 fields. No tabbing's going well. I've only tabbed once on stream. I'll never tell you if I tabbed off stream or not. Maybe. We're currently saving money, working towards field 6. But yeah.
Don't worry, Chad. I can't confirm. No tabbing happens off stream.
No, you wouldn't either. Oh.
Are we still on one bill at a time over there? Or what are we doing?
So if none of the buttons on the window make sense, yeah. So once you have a config file, everything will make more sense. Honestly. Yeah. Because if you go and hit start and there's no config, it's not going to go anywhere because there's no road network set up. Thanks, Scully. We're trying, brother. So no, if you had a config file, again, from the auto drive guy, it would make your auto drive experience a whole lot better. I personally would not recommend trying to use auto drive, like trying to set up a map yourself right out of the gate. I would recommend you use auto drive with a config file first. And, you know, once in a while, open up the thing so you can see how, you know, courses are laid out and stuff. And then you can learn just by, you know, checking it out, honestly. And then if you want to edit it or make your own, you know, course eventually for the entire map, you can do that. But I would personally recommend downloading the file that has all your folders and everything already laid out. So you don't have to do the work side of auto drive, if that makes sense. The actual function of auto drive, getting something to drive from point A to point B, is stupid simple. It's very easy. But if you don't have it set up so that you have a point A and a point B, then it's extremely difficult. Yeah, no. So the file that it makes, if you use the prompt, that basically only does like the roads. It doesn't have any points that you can send stuff to. It's using the AI, the go-to AI roads is what it's using. I wouldn't recommend using them. None of your intersections are connected. And again, you don't have any place to actually send anything. You still have to make all that. Again, that's why somebody like the auto drive guy on YouTube, !80 in the chat, he does all that work for you. So you can just download a file, drop it into your save game, and then have his, basically his entire road network that he makes. So then when you come over here and you're like, okay, I want to send this thing, I want to run on pick up and deliver, I want to pick up at field 1, and I want to deliver, in this case, it's set to the shop. If you don't have a config file and you don't want to take, you know, a lot of hours, because it takes forever, and honestly, if you're just starting with auto drive, I would not recommend setting it up yourself. You don't have anywhere to send it. So if you have a config file, then you'll have stuff over there that actually like makes sense to what you see on YouTube or what you see here or whatever. So hopefully that all makes sense for you. Hopefully. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, so Auto Drive Guy on YouTube's a great, safe place to download them. He puts the file in at the very end of his YouTube video, so go watch his videos. And basically his videos, he just kind of drives you around the map and shows you a little bit of the auto drive. And like the scenery of the map, it's kind of cool, but every map has to have its own config file. So if you're playing on Riverbend, you know, go to his channel and find his Riverbend config. And then you put it in your save game. So you already have to have an existing save game. So yeah. Yeah, the config file makes a lot of sense to start, yeah. I played the cooking sim. You mean restaurant sim? I haven't played it forever now. I didn't know there was one. All right, no, I knew about the update, Jimmy. I haven't played it yet. No. But yeah, I do know about the update. Just haven't played. Okay, so there, I just have to avoid that little whoopsie. Assuming we're just out of fertilizer, right? Did you forget about it, Scoot?
I didn't see it.
Oh, can you? Oh, that's right. I wish we had that part of precision where it would show up on your mini.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Or I wish they would just fix precision so we could use it, you know?
On a server.
In general, because there's still things that are broken in single player.
Yeah, but it's at least somewhat usable.
Have they done any updates to it?
They did the one. Yeah.
Is that the one where you can remove the train lines?
Yeah. I think so. It's the one where they added the settings for the realistic spread pattern and the speed dependent spreading or whatever. But you can't change those settings on the server because it doesn't actually change
Anything.
Yeah. You have to like put it in single player, change the setting, then it's a whole thing. It's very annoying. But hey, what do I know? What do I know?
I mean, you know, it's Friday and you're playing Farm Sim.
It is Friday and I'm playing Farm Sim, yeah. Betcha. I know that some things are going to happen later, I can tell you that much. Yeah.
And stuff.
Are we getting 88 miles an hour?
Maybe.
What's it to, Scoop?
Reported a 65% yield, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Precision is, it's just not, it's not good.
I got it.
Okay. So if you're playing Judith Plains, the auto drive guide does not have a config for that yet, but there is a config file out there. It's actually, I don't know where it came from. Scully found it somewhere. It's posted in our Discord, in our Farm Sim channel. You'll have to scroll up a little bit, but the file is there. It is the one that we are using, and then of course I've edited it since a little bit, changed a few things. So actually added to it. I added fuel and repair and stuff for auger wagons, that kind of stuff. So yeah, the auto drive guy is gonna have one eventually. He is working on it, but it's gonna take him like hundreds of hours to get it done because this map has so much stuff. So yeah. Considering how much you lurk, you should get in Discord. All right. Everybody's welcome to join. Yeah, exclamation point Discord in the chat. You can see some awesome AI designs inspired by Tomcat. So created by
local meteorologist.
Tomcat AI. What?
Apparently, when it gets like this hot, they usually will post this once a year, multiple times depending on how hot it is. But it's a mailbox lasagna recipe.
Ah, sweet. That sounds good. I mean, lasagna sounds good.
You need to have a small 5x9 pan. Use only fully cooked meat, and then place lasagna in mailbox by 10 a.m. Leave in there for 4 to 8 hours to cook. Return home, grab mail, grab dinner, and enjoy your
what
mailbox
would your
lasagna.
mailman say if he opened your mailbox and there's a freaking lasagna staring at him?
Thank you, I'll take this.
Lunch?
That'd be dinner for ours because our mail comes so darn late. But yeah.
Unless you put a note on it that says,
please don't touch my lasagna.
Yeah, don't take my supper.
Reminds me of people making sun tea. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you put tea out on the your balcony and just.
He'd probably take it, right? That's funny. Does it attract bears? Probably.
So also in that photo, John, you'll see how hot it got for my area.
What does that say? 103?
84.
No. Okay. Wow. Okay, Garfield. Hey now. Hey now. We're gonna be planting corn, but it's only February, so not yet. We gotta work all these fields down first. The good news is we go 12 miles an hour. Bad news is we could use a little bit bigger tillage tool. The good news is this one's paid for, so yeah. Used to make sun tea. Nice. I went to cut a yard one time, you know, back when I used to cut a lot of grass, and we pull up and there's a big old glass thing of tea like on their front sidewalk, like up to their front door kind of thing, you know. And we're just like, whatever, that's weird. And all of a sudden, man, the neighbor come running over. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to leave this in your way. And blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, first off, I don't care. Second off, he said it was the only spot of sun he could find. It was at the neighbor's house. And it's like, dude, that's kind of weird, but okay. Oh yeah. We recently discovered a love for corn chaff. Dude, making corn, yeah, it's great. Anything with corn, I'm all about. Probably because there's a lot of corn around me in real life. So
bees wings.
Well, we don't have bees wings in Farm Sim Trent. It's okay.
Or are you chaffing it for silage?
Yeah, chaffing it for silage.
You should go make some sun tea at Mr. Perfect's house.
That would be great. I have to buy, I don't have anything to make tea. What do you need? Like tea and like a glass? I don't know how you make tea. I don't drink tea. I don't know. Something that you can set in the sun, right? So like a big pitcher, glass pitcher.
What did you just say?
A glass pitcher?
You don't, no, you don't drink what? You don't drink tea?
No. Hey, I've never tried it. I've never tried tea. I don't really know why, but I've never tried tea. Especially, I would not drink sweet tea. I know how much sugar's in that stuff. That's not going to happen.
It all depends on who makes it. Now, if you go to McDonald's and get it, you're gonna get diabetes in a cup.
Well, that's probably not even sugar. That's probably high fructose corn syrup. If I had to guess. I mean, it's cheap. That's why people use it. I tried to avoid that, like any kind of sugar. So, or not any
Just
sugar.
don't go up north and ask for tea, because
You realize I drink diet soda, artificial sweeteners, part of my life. Man. Yeah, we don't drink tea. We're not a coffee house either. The high fructose corn syrup is what makes it good. So, I've never been confirmed by a doctor or anything, but I'm just gonna say it. I'm allergic to high fructose corn syrup, or something to that effect. It makes me very sick. So, yeah, I cannot do high fructose corn syrup of like any amount anymore. So, yeah. Like, I made the mistake. The last time I think I really had any was it was like last Super Bowl or something. And I think we had, or sometime we made like meatballs in barbecue sauce. And I didn't think about it. And I ate a couple meatballs. You know, there was other food, so I had some other stuff too. And I was so sick after that. It shows in your body. Hey, round is the shape. It's okay. I resemble that too. It's all right. Round is indeed a shape. All right. But yeah, I got super sick after eating, like, yeah, so I don't eat it at all anymore. And yes, I know they make barbecue sauce without it, but that's not what's in our fridge. So yeah. So I just feel a lot better if I don't eat any of the high fructose corn syrup. Not even got food. Something like that, yeah. Something like that. All right, so while we are working on this, because let's be real, I'm going to be cultivating for a minute, right? By a minute, I mean quite a few minutes. We should probably try to fast time a little closer to corn planting so that when, you know, we can start corn planting, right? Does that make sense? Scoot.
yeah.
Soybeans are in June, and we already missed the barley in December, so. All right. On with the time. Let's go. We need about $1.7 million to buy 6 comfortably.
So anyway, for all this straw to get picked up, you're gonna start fertilizing it.
You can fertilize the straw on it. Yeah. Clover and alfalfa don't really differ from grass. They pretty much are all used for the same things, animal feed or silage. So. Tomcat, do we need to have an intervention? Do we need to have an intervention? Oh, man. Just asking. The answer's probably going to be yes.
You take the head off the hobby horse. That's how you make him stop riding.
Wow. Wow. checking sales often too, by the way. Just in case. Probably, Tomcat says. Cactus, we're not too far away, man. We've been saving pretty hard. We've been trying not to buy anything out of here, but it does happen sometimes, you know? It does happen. But yeah, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. I got 500,000 silage to sell too. Always have 500,000 silage to sell. So we did buy this tractor earlier today, but it was only like 40 grand or something. So for the price of it, couldn't really turn that down, honestly.
Not for the horsepower gain.
No, and the whole reason I bought this tractor is so that when we get a mother bin, we have a tractor to run it. So that's why I was like, I've had my eye waiting for this tractor for a while. Yeah, this isn't the new case though. This is the old school modded one. But yeah, it's still pretty awesome. It's got power. So this is, although I didn't do the engine upgrade. So normally it's 73.9, but we paid about 40. Right now we're probably sitting around 300 horsepower, 360. It can go up to 6. But I did not do the engine right now. I don't think I did. I might have. I don't remember. Yeah, so no, great deal. Large frame. And like I said, to run the mother bin eventually. So yeah. No, it's for a mother bin.
Yeah, you did the engine upgrade.
Oh, I did. Oh, I spent the money on it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, never mind. Let's go.
So how much is the mother bin?
190,000. The big buds. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the big buds. Hey, well, he was actually able to say big bud without it getting flagged. Wow. This is in the mod hub, by the way. This tractor, mod hub. Yeah, it's in the mod hub. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's popping? I was waiting until daylight to check. So we just have a bucket on sale. As far as selling our crop, I mean, I'm good. We're good. We're keeping the barley for now. And our soybeans, we are also going to definitely keep the soybeans for now. So we're not going to sell any crop right now. That's for darn sure. And we need one more for planting corn. And then the other thing I want to check is we should... Is that still got to update or has that updated already? I don't know if that's updated. Either way, I think we're going to go, whoa, one more. Where are we going? Dude, the fireworks have been unreal lately, and there's no firework like stands open here yet. But they're going off again out there. But yeah. There's also a wheeled version of this tractor too. Comes in the same mod pack. 6 is massive, yes. It is. Currently we're in a 31.69 acre field, and 6 is 66.33 acres at 1.6 million. I'm saying 1.7 because I don't want to be like strapped for cash too much. I rather have a little extra, so that's why we're trying to go for 1.7. Yeah.
So close to 2 for the mother bin?
Pretty much, yeah. So I've been... Like, when we first started looking at this map and talking about playing it and buying them in order, you know, from the beginning, it's like, okay, it's going to suck when we get to 6. But after 6, I think we're going to be cruising. Because after 6, I think we need to stop buying land and just work on getting our equipment upgraded some. Bigger tractors, bigger planters, combine, bigger auger wagons, a mother bin, better mowing equipment, like the whole nine. So, articulated tractors, they are kind of strange, yeah. They take a little bit of time to get used to, that's for sure. 2 tracks are even crazier. But 2 tracks. There's a. Hold on. Where's that at? Is that at ours?
I don't know.
Oh, somebody found a 2+2. A 2+2 in the wild. Okay, so if we come down here to silage, see, I don't. All those prices suck, so I don't know what it's for. At a fermenting silo, does that make sense? Or a farm silo, you know?
Yeah, I would say it was a great demand for it.
No, I know. Great demands are just kind of. They're kind of garbage in this game, honestly. Like, we made the joke in 22 about make great demands great again, but definitely in 25.
So did you get what I was saying earlier about if 6 is still in clover, I would do half in the hay and then bale it and sell it?
Yeah, I'm down to mess with it, yeah. Currently we don't have any productions, but we will eventually. Right now it's just a financial thing, you know? Yeah. This map needs the mod that hides that stuff. What stuff? Like the sales? Oh, that's the 470. That's the little one, right? It's still $100,000. I'm good. I'm good. When I have this tractor that has way more horsepower. Yeah, we're good. Oh, the farm-owned productions. Oh, I didn't know there was a mod for that. Yum Rider. That would actually be really nice not to see that in the store. Yeah, no, that totally should be a thing already. That should be a base game. Oh, it was in 22. Oh. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that should be awesome. That'd be awesome. Not sure. Okay. Now that would be a cool mod to have, actually. Not show your like owned farm productions. Yeah, that'd be way cool. You just got the small versatile. Nice. Very nice, Big Mark. All right, so once we get to about 8 a.m. or so, chat, we're going to stop time. And if there's anybody free, start planting corn, but I don't know if we have anybody yet.
One way.
Gun and run, what's going on? I try my best, gun and run. I really do. All right, we're going to stop at 7:33 because apparently it's going to rain soon, so we'll stop right where we're at. Lock it down, boys. Lock it down. It's always time to sell silage. Silage can literally be sold any time of year on this map. The price doesn't really... the price doesn't really, like, move. I mean, that's $1 on the chart, but this whole thing is not accurate at all. The price, it's not. The prices are not accurate at all. At least on this map, they're nowhere near accurate. So, yeah. To be honest, you don't really go by that too much. But silage is pretty much a guaranteed sell 12 months out of the year. We do have 50,000 liters of silage to sell. But that's only about, or 500,000 liters. It's about $50,000, so. It's not a huge deal. We do have our clover fields are probably ready to, clover fields are ready to mow. And then the crazy one is field 6. That's a clover field. It's ready to mow. I would love to get a mowing contract for that. I don't know if I want to actually take the contract, but I want to see how much it's worth. But sadly, we've had no contracts for 6, like, at all. Unfortunately. It's kind of sad, honestly. But yeah. Cultivator on 85. I can't, dog.
Then the $80,000 spring contract.
Yeah, right. You bet. You want to try doing poplar? Okay. All right. A rainy day fund, right? I think I've had some clover mowing contracts. I've done like a handful of mowing contracts on here, and I think I've done at least 1 or 2 mowing. I could be wrong. I mean, honestly, if it would cultivate, it wouldn't be the end of the world. If we could get a cultivating contract for 6, I might take it. I mean, it would take forever. But yeah, I don't know. Win poplar achievement? Never. Never. What's the best advice I can give to a new person trying out Farm Sim on console? Don't download any mods until you learn the game. Contracts are a huge way to help learn the game. Don't download mods. Contracts are a great way to learn. Probably play on Riverbend Springs. Great map. And I don't know what else I would say.
Go through the tutorial and switch to PC.
Turn off your Xbox and buy a piece. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's what I would say. Definitely don't download any mods and do contracts. Remember to water your rice. Yes, if you put in a rice field, remember to water it. I still forget. Although I haven't grown rice in a while in this game. I haven't grown rice in quite a while. But yeah. That is true. Yeah, contracts keep you just fast time in, yeah. Contracts are a cool way to learn, like, what machines do what, and, you know, maybe, like, oh, I really like that machine, or I don't like this machine. Like, you can kind of test equipment out before you buy it, and especially if you're new, it's just a good way to learn. Plus, it'll make you drive around the map to different fields, so that's also a good thing. Turning 6 into rice paddy? No. Oh, man. The rice fields can only be a certain size. And I don't remember what that size is off the top of my head. Like, there is a maximum size that you can make the rice field. I'm going to guess that 6 is probably too big. So yeah. Although if I was going to do that, I would just grow long grain rice. And it's no different than, like, wheat. Besides needing to water it. So that wouldn't be bad. Just saying. Yeah, there's a certain, I forget what Plugger told me once, like how big a rice field could actually be. Just like a hired worker can only work on a field up to a certain size. So pizza, we'll catch you later, man. Have a great night. Have a good one. Yeah, long grain's fine. It's not bad, just as long as you water it. There is a bot option. Yeah, I know Matt has it. I should probably get that because, you know, it's a different crop we can grow, right? There's actually a lot of like factory production stuff we can do with rice too, so I don't know if we're going to, but there is, you know.
Next time we're up at the top, will you send that for tender to the tractor supply?
Yeah, okay. I got you. No, these lines are for everybody. If, yeah, you hold, so whatever button on console it is to hire a worker, which I think it's B on an Xbox controller, hold that down. If you hold it down, it'll pull up this menu right here. It'll be on AI worker, slide over to steering assist. You can configure it however, most of the time just leave it as it is. Hit OK, and then ka-chow, you too have GPS lines on a console. Makes life a lot easier. Just saying. Oh yeah. You don't ruin a field, right? Scully, yeah, I can see that. Where do you need that guy to go? You need him to go get fertilizer?
Yeah, bulk feed, I think is what it's called.
Okay. Usually for some reason I said, you want him to fill up and come back?
Yeah, but I don't know if he's going to do it or not, because only when I do it, instead of trying to manually do it, it goes past and yeah.
Okay. I think it should. I think I've had to do it before. Maybe not with that truck. But... Oh,
I'm going to be up here anyway, because I'm filling up the seed tender.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Because it is, yeah, okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. Let me go drive over there and grab him real quick. So this is part of our no tabbing chat where we are allowed to use auto drive as like Uber service and whatnot. So we need to refill this. Scoot's already up there. Or gonna be up there, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'm about to pass the shop right now.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and set this up to like actually. What's this one haul? Fertilizer?
Yeah.
And we want him to go to, what field do you want this at? Probably back to 1, right?
Yeah.
And then that's under fly points, and that is gonna be 12 feet. Okay, he's en route. So now notice how there was all those categories and all those places I could choose from. That's because we have a config file. Going back to our auto drive conversation before, yeah. So without that, there's, yeah, nowhere to send the guy. So I hope that makes sense. You betcha. Yeah, so that guy's gonna drive. Here, actually, if I pull this up. Here, let me pull this up. So all these lines on the map, those are the routes. They're kind of hard to see, but there's green lines, blue lines, kind of brown lines. Those are all the routes that are mapped all the way across this map. Okay, and that's all part of that config file. So that guy's going to drive automatically way the heck up here. He's going to pull in where Scoot's at right now. And hopefully he's going to fill up automatically and then come back. He should actually come all the way back to the field where I am currently working, which is all the way back down here in the bottom right. So it'll take him a couple minutes, but where's he at? He's already way up here in town. So yeah, he's zipping down the road pretty good. That's actually a really nice thing about having those trucks. They can kind of fly. Especially the other one. The Ford goes like 71, so.
So talking about crops we don't normally plant. Hear me out. Either do 2 or 3. One of them do sugarcane.
Sugar cane?
Yeah.
Okay. Might be a little while because
And I'm not saying we got. Yeah, it's expensive. I'm not saying we got to do it like we did on whatever. What was that one we did in 22 where we did like 900 times in a row?
Oh, that was on oh god, Elm Creek 4X. We did sugarcane
Yeah, we
a
were
ton.
trying the science out. They never stopped growing.
Now, are we allowed to go get a fun mod, or you want to use the in-game stuff?
I mean,
Because the
I
in-game
really want
thing's
to go
like one row
school.
harvester. So
Go old school and get the tow behind 2 row.
for sure,
I know it's probably not an option in
I don't know.
yet.
Oh, interesting. Yam Rider, yes, I have had some stuff get hung up. That truck and trailer should be okay. I probably just need to like change that because we don't have anything to mess with in Hydrus. So should just edit auto drive there a little bit to miss that. I haven't done that yet. I did edit the auto drive though to actually be able to load propane there. So auto drive actually pulls up and then backs in, which I'm not good at getting auto drive to do backup stuff, but I got it to work and then drive back out and then go on its way. I was pretty proud of that. But yeah, that one took me a little while to get working, but it'll do it. It'll do it. You betcha. Just propane. There's no, well, the trailer's kind of an accessory, I guess. That's about it. So yeah. Maybe there's a hand harvester for sugarcane. Oh boy. But I'm down to plant sugar cane because I assume eventually we'll have a sugar mill. So we'll need cane. We'll need sugar beets most likely, I assume. At some point, right?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm down. I would be more down if we had that mod, but
I never said we couldn't have that mod.
Yeah. Because all it is a modded header for a forage harvester. That's all it is. It just does sugarcane. So, which obviously don't have that right now, but it can be acquired. So yeah, definitely be acquired because the in-game one is kind of real. Yeah. Sugarcane and sticks with no mods would be fun. All right, so Big Mert, I'll send you the password for the server. Have fun. No. That would be awful. With mods, it wouldn't be bad. It would just be like running a forage harvester. That would be okay. The hauling would get interesting after a while, though. Because I don't know where you'd actually go with all of that, to be honest. You know, I actually cheater mode enabled here, right? For field 6. Now, for the clover, we probably can't do it. But the train is right there. So what's stopping us if we plant that corn just from hauling it right to the train? And then we can, you know, haul it to our dryer later. Do what?
Well, yeah, we can do that, but you're also going to dry it.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying haul it there just so that harvest doesn't have to be delayed. And then when we're doing this kind of stuff, we could just have a truck running back to the homestead, to the dryer.
Yeah.
You know, we could. We definitely could.
Oh, and it didn't fill itself because when it got to me, the whatever else filling changed to blank.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Okay. Cars turn auger wagon, turn to unload when you go, right? Never know, man. Never know. But no, I'm down for sugar cane or sugar beets, or carrots. I mean, potatoes kind of suck just because they suck. Well, carrots suck because they suck to plant too. So potatoes suck to plant. That's why I'm not a huge potato fan. Carrots suck to plant, although they're great. If you put that little seed hopper on the front of your tractor, they'll plant for years. They'll plant, like, it would plant all of field 1 and still have extra seed. You just hit it on the old hired worker and let it go. So that part's kind of
Was
nice.
it 1 seed a yard?
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I would just set it up before I went to bed and let it rip, you know? That wouldn't be that big of a deal. I would do it. I have to leave my air conditioner on because it's too hot now, but not a huge deal. Right, so we are almost done with the first field cultivating. Anyway, we got 2 more to go. Not too bad. What's the weather down to? 86 outside, it looks like. That's a good old summertime vibes right there. It still feels like 91. Jeepers. Don't worry, it's nice in here. 68 currently where I'm sitting. And remember earlier today, my AC was drawing like 900 watts when the sun was up. It's drawing exactly 300 right now. Keeping me nice and cool. Best investment ever. Just saying. My baby disc harrow, what? No, this is just a cultivator. Cultivator, it's got some harrow bars on the back, I guess you call it, and a rolling basket, but it just counts as a cultivator, yeah. No disc harrow. Just a good old cultivator. Just cool off a little bit. It's cool. 68 degrees in this room I'm in. That's plenty cool. 68 Fahrenheit, I don't do that Celsius stuff. So if it was 68 Celsius, I think I would be melted by now. I don't think I would be breathing anymore. Just throwing that out there. But yeah. That would be outrageous. Why do you like a disc harrow? Do I use disc harrows that much? I don't. Same area. Yeah, true. I feel like I don't use, I mean, we do have our land doll we'll probably end up with at some point, or actually probably the Salford eventually. Yeah. I mean, I do like my disc harrows, but yeah, I don't know. All right, we're gonna go ahead and change that to a perfect 90 because I can. Just saying. I didn't realize Buddy was still over here bailing. Good Lord. That's crazy. I talk about disc harrows so often. Do I? Okay. Maybe I do. Would it shock you, Chris, if I say we have a disc at the farm that we don't use because we don't like to clean it? It's a pain to clean, so we just don't use it. And we're probably going to sell it. Is that bad to say? We actually like really prefer our, we have a field cultivator, which is very similar. I mean, ours is way older, but you know, the premise is the same as what I'm pulling right now. Obviously I don't have rolling baskets on mine at the farm, but I'd much rather use that than our disc. It's way easier to clean. A disc is a pain. Absolute nightmare to clean. And I know most people probably don't clean their disc every time they use it, but Pops makes me, so I rather use the field cultivator. So our disc is very clean, and we oil every blade every time we use it too, so that there's no rust. So yeah, no rust. I got you, Chris. So the other reason we don't have our Landau is that up until earlier today, we didn't have the horsepower. Plus, again, we're trying to save money for Field 6. So if we're balling on a budget, we still are. Basically, that budget's going to be like 0. So until we get Field 6, then we can start getting, you know, some nice equipment.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I go retrieve my truck.
Oh yeah, did it run away?
It was at the boss's place, aka my uncle's.
Oh, I gotcha. So for instance, Chris, this thing cost $35,000, and it only takes 225 horsepower. The Landau takes 300 horsepower and is 80,000. The Landau does also mulch though, so you get a little bonus by running that Landau, so I don't mind that at all. Just saying. And actually, we were talking about mulchers last night, weren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. Once we buy Field 6, I wouldn't mind picking up a mulcher, probably 2 mulchers, and a roller. Actually, Trent, I keep meaning to talk to you. I need that modded roller. Yeah.
A nice used one?
Yeah. Is it Colton or Cody? Who knows? Hello. Sean, you didn't buy anything weird at Walmart. I know you're sick and you don't feel good. I am disappointed though, to be honest. That Landau's really nice. Yeah, I like that Landau. We'll probably run a Landau or 2 for a long time and then eventually upgrade to the Sulfur.
Hey, Sean, have you tried the Mountain Dew cherry raspberry color or flavor?
I try to, Chris. I try. And then sometimes people will just come in here and don't like what I have to say, and they call me a hypocrite, you know? I mean, come on.
Did you just ask him if he likes drinking Mountain Dew cough syrup, Trent?
Is that what it tastes like?
No, it tastes like voltage.
Voltage.
Even though it's like not voltage, but it's supposed to, or...
Oh, wait. Today it's Colton. It was Cody yesterday. He told you what happened, huh? That he was in here self-promoting and trying to, like, get people to follow him and stuff. He told you about that, huh?
It's, on the picture, it's supposed to be, like, for their summertime.
Oh.
So it has, bomb pops on the side.
Oh, okay.
And it actually kind of tastes like it. And then once the bomb pop flavor goes away, then you can taste the voltage.
Do they have a 0 option?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh.
I first saw it out of Love's, and then after the Love's, I tried the nearest Casey's. They didn't, or I tried the other Love's. They didn't have it.
And you walked in, and they said, "Hi, welcome to Love's," and you said, "Shut up." Right.
Inside my head, yes. But ironically, the Casey's that I had to go to,
All right.
not the one where I picked up the pizza, but another one, I decided to stop there to see if they have it. They finally have it. And
Oh.
I bought 2 because they have like buy 2 get 1 for.
Yeah. Sean said they had that last year for 4th of July. It was okay. You're sorry for him. You weren't home. It's good. Most people would have just banned him, but I was like trying to explain to him that that's not how you grow on Twitch. Just saying. It's not. It's not how you grow. At all. Don't ever do it. Just throwing it out there. Takes years. Takes a lot of time. I've been doing this like over 10 years now. Been streaming. Been making content. What?
Bit over 9,000.
Over 9 years. Over 10 years. Yeah. No, it takes time. Definitely takes time. Oh, man.
Oh, my.
What?
Go ahead.
No, I had more soda talk.
Oh.
I heard something about soda that was interesting, and I was like, I'm excited for it.
How it tastes pretty good, depending on which one you get, yeah.
No, I heard that the original cherry Diet Coke.
Yeah.
I know, but it's coming back.
You said Diet and Coke.
Yeah, listen, it's coming back. I don't know if it's just for the summer or for what, but it's coming back, and it's going to be exclusive to Kroger. Like Kroger grocery stores, which I thought that was interesting. So I'm kind of excited about that. Same. Don't self-promote. No, don't self-promote. It doesn't. I mean, here's the thing. Honestly.
It pans out pretty well. You get to go to the channel and you get out of the channel very quickly.
Pretty much. But here's the thing with people that actually like come in here and self-promote. Do people actually think that works? I can't tell you how many people have tried it and nobody goes to their channel. Or they might go to their channel and they don't follow them and they're darn sure not going to watch them. It doesn't work. I don't know where this whole self-promoting thing like started, but it doesn't work. It's incredibly rude and it doesn't work. So that's what's funny about it to me. It's like, it doesn't. A follow for follow. That doesn't work either because guess what? That person's not actually going to watch you. They're not going to help you. So that doesn't work either. Don't do any of that slimy stuff. It doesn't work. That's all there is to it. Anyway, that's my
This Lego.
That's my TED talk for tonight. You're welcome, chat.
That hurts.
I just thought of a great idea, by the way.
What's that?
Yeah, okay, so keyboard farmer here. I don't know why this just hit me. You know how V is raising lower?
Yeah.
That should be spacebar, right? It would be so much easier to hit V while like steering.
What do you change your direction of travel?
I don't use that mod.
That's not a mod, that's Space Game.
I don't use that. I might change that to spacebar or like add spacebar as a secondary. I mean, if it makes sense though, because I can keep my fingers on like WASD and then like spacebar. No? Yeah, thanks, Scoot, for the TED Talk emotes. I'm just saying it doesn't work. I don't know how to explain it any other way. But yeah. You know, there's a difference between becoming part of a community. Like Chris, been part of this community. If he started streaming and he DM'd me, right? If he DM'd me and he said, hey, I've been doing the streaming thing for a while. Would you check out my channel? I would
Nope,
check
you're
his
done.
channel out. No, I would check his channel out. I may not give him a shout out, but I would at least check his channel out. You know what I mean? There's a difference between that and just coming in and being like, hey, I'm going live, you know? Anyway, thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? So there's a huge difference there, you know? But that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Besides, most people that I have like promoted in the past or shouted out or whatever, usually something happens and things burn in flames, and I'm not friends with almost any of them anymore. The only one I'm friends with that I've like actually like, hey, go follow this person is Matt, the Grain Arcade. That's it. Nobody else that I've shouted out over the years. I'm not friends with any of them because of various reasons, but yeah. So maybe you don't want a shout out from me. To be honest. There, go follow Matt. Matt's a great guy. He deserves all the followers. But beyond him, I don't really, yeah. Not friends with any of them anymore. Some of you that have been here, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to name names. You don't need to either, but. Nope. Not associated with any of them anymore. That's okay.
God, kid.
Oh. Matt should be live tomorrow morning. Yep. Like, what, 6 a.m., 7 a.m.?
7.
He's early, man. I usually catch the tail of his streams. Saturday and Sundays both. You betcha. Tell you what, this cultivator on this tractor, it's not bad.
G Cobics just subscribed.
Not bad at all. Thanks for that brand new subscription. Welcome to the Plow team. Enjoy your chat badge and your emotes. Appreciate it. Trent, you blowing up my Discord? What's that?
That is the used roller from
No, that's not the roller.
Could be.
That's not the roller I want.
The first one?
Oh, the first one maybe, not that second one. I don't want that.
Second one's
Yeah,
vultured.
I don't want that. Okay. The one that Plugger made for you.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Okay, I'll download it later. Thank you.
It's very used.
This is probably one of your favorite modded tractors, Big Mart. Yeah, it's good.
Even falling on
So
a
you're saying
budget.
it's well loved?
It's
It
very
was too.
cheap. Is it $5 grand?
No, it's not that used.
10?
It's not used, it's well loved, man. Stop giving it a complex.
I forget how cheap it is. It's cheap. I've had it before. I could probably go
might be
find
a
it.
mighty 15,000.
15 grand. I think we could even afford that.
Yeah, even on like your tight budget over
Yeah.
there, you could actually like cash flow that.
Oh yeah, I mean, the silage pays for that. You know, the silage paid for this tractor earlier. Let's be real, you know. That's how we're justifying it. Silage pays for it. It's fine.
Like for me, I justified buying a field and paying down a lot of things to some current.
Nice. It's just it's the in-game roller, Jacob. It just goes the speed it's supposed to.
Yeah, it just makes it more realistic.
Yeah, because they go way too slow in the base game.
There's nobody in the right mind in the IRL goes 7 miles an hour with a roller that big.
No. Maybe Brian Brown's helper the other day, because he had never driven that tractor, never pulled a roller, just had a hip replaced or a knee or something.
I think it was a hip. But
Yeah, one of those. So I bet he wasn't going too fast.
No, that's also like a teeny tiny roller.
Yeah, it is, but I mean, it gets the job done. It's
Yeah,
not a Larson's 84 footer, you know.
Guess I'm used to seeing his and like Mitchell's,
Welker.
Welker.
I actually,
Manuel.
so I haven't watched a Welker video in a while. I watched the one from yesterday with putting the cab on the bud.
Yeah.
I kind of want to, man. I kind of want to see that tractor. Really.
It's gonna be sweet.
I know we're not going to that farm show, but I kind of want to.
It sucks to be.
That's okay. That thing's a monster. Absolute monster.
I mean, the LSW is like getting next to one of those is giant.
Yeah. Well, what would be cool, and I know it won't because it'll go across like Iowa, but if it was going to like more southern Missouri, it would possibly come through, or southern Illinois. It could possibly, they would bring it through St. Louis.
Oh, on 70.
Yeah, but they'll take it like across, what is it up there? 80? It'll come across 80 probably. So. Chris, have a great night. We'll be here tomorrow as well. So if you have any questions on Course Play and Auto Drive, let us know. Have a great night. Just go to the farm show, put it on the company card. It's like $15 a ticket. It's not expensive. It's that it's about 2 hours away from where I live, which really isn't bad. But you're talking 4 hours to get there and back, and then you want to spend time there. So that becomes a really long day all of a sudden, you know? And of course it's in August and it's hot is all, you know? So I think I'm good. Although the farm show I am going to in August is an hour and a half away. And it'll also be in hot. It's also in August, and it'll also be hot. But we're definitely going to that. We always go to that farm show. That's like a guarantee. So no two ways about that. We would take a side by side if we were gonna go to that one, yeah, or take something to ride around on. Yeah, I don't own any golf carts. I want to buy a golf cart though. Golf carts are very expensive. So yeah, that's the problem with golf carts.
Yeah, but would you get a gas or electric one like the two that you rented?
Probably a gas one. Yeah, I don't feel like doing the boogie woogie woogie, you know. Besides, batteries are super spendy, so I'd probably just go gas. Although the electric ones are so quiet, you can sneak up on people. But the gas ones aren't bad. They're not too bad.
Anywhere from like 800 to 1200 worth of batteries, depending on what you put in a golf cart.
Yeah.
Oh. Did see on my little drive home, John, when you were going through the shop?
Yep.
There was a nice tractor on sale.
Oh, the Versatile, yeah.
Yeah.
If I wasn't trying to save money, I would. So that'd be a good one. That would be a good one. We park on the. It's 1156, yeah.
That's not that much cheaper. It's only like 70,000 cheaper.
But you could park that on the mother bin too. If you're not using it, you know, that would be a good use.
Oh, I'm guessing you also haven't bought the mother bin yet.
Oh God, no.
Oh,
definitely
speaking of Field 6.
Yeah.
You're talking about that corn harvest.
Yeah.
Or potential corn harvest in the future.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. What you could do. I'm not saying you have to, but have your like semi go from Field 6 to the elevator, like you were talking.
Huh?
But then you have a tractor or two.
Oh, running tippers.
Running the tippers from the elevator to the dryer. That way, you're constantly making it and keeping the truck moving.
Yeah. It could be interesting. See, the other thing is, how much does that train building hold? Because, like, base game, that would be 500,000. But
That's a good question.
so that's why I'm kind of like, I wouldn't mind filling that bad boy up with corn just so we know how much it holds.
I imagine it probably has to hold quite a bit to be able to fill a 10-car train.
Yeah, I would assume. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of curious. Like, conduct a little science, you know, just by harvesting the field. So, yeah. And Trent's talking in-game money for the record, gun and run, not like real-life money, dog. 70 grand in farm sim ain't a lot, but real life, 70 grand's a lot of money, yes. Farm sim, not so much.
You blink and farm sim and 70 grand's gone.
Especially when I'm around.
Inventory stream, yeah.
Yeah, it can happen.
To be honest, I was really expecting to come back and be less than $1 million after softball.
Really? Man, I
your
thought
name is John, and you like to burn a hole in your pocket just like the rest of us.
All I've purchased today was this tractor.
For now.
I think, right?
No, but you were unsupervised earlier.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, see?
I was kind of unsupervised. Really? Unsupervised.
Yep.
Oh. Manager, be safe. Respect the polygons. Just saying. Be safe. Unsupervised. Chat was watching. They were keeping track.
They can't talk.
I see their comments, dog. Yeah, I have to get 6 before the end of stream tomorrow. I'm being very restrained right now, okay? Very disciplined, Trent. Very mindful, very demure. All right. Oh, man. Trying to be, it ain't easy being green, you know? All right. It's not easy being this restrained. It's having that money up there, and there's so many things I want. It's...
Oh, Jacob, you mean, that?
Powerful of... Wait. Rancher, you're in the Midwest too? How far west does the Midwest go? Exactly.
Yes, Oblix.
Wait a minute. How far west does it go exactly? Because like Michigan claims they're in the Midwest too, which I don't believe that.
They're
at
south
all.
of Canada, like we keep telling Shane.
Yeah. Oh man.
Saw a blast from the past get on Steam earlier today.
Oh yeah.
The old Davison.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was on earlier.
He dated it the end of the end of tomorrow's stream. Is why Trent dated it like he did.
If you read the title, it's the date, and then it says own, and then field 6.
Wait, so you're not even including Missouri in the Midwest? We are the heartbeat of the Midwest.
That's north.
We're the gateway to the West, dog. Like, I mean,
Dakotas, Montana.
like that's the North. Yeah, that's Canada.
That is north.
Wow, Leonard. Okay. All right. Interesting. Nebraska? Nah, I don't know.
That's like plains.
To me, I'm south. I'm not from the south. Oh, man. That's funny. Don't you know? Oh, the upper UP. I gotcha, yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't think Ohio should be in the Midwest either. Ohio or Michigan.
East.
Indiana, sure. Illinois, sure. Missouri, fine. Iowa, Minnesota, maybe. Part of Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Do what?
Then Minnesota.
Well, see, I don't know about Minnesota, though, because they call it a hot dish. So I think
It's
we
a
just got to
small
kick
can.
them out.
Well, they also made their own language called a digger.
It's called Southern Canadian speak. But anyway, I don't know. It's whatever. Half the country is, yep, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like, Michigan, I just don't understand. I cannot accept that Michigan is part of the Midwest. Like Ohio, whatever, but Michigan, no. They're a northern state.
Maybe
We've
it's got the
literally,
juice.
we've literally argued. They do have a lot of lakes. We've argued about this in TeamSpeak for like hours before. So, yeah. Although I still kind of maintain, which I haven't talked to Shane forever, but I still kind of maintain that he was just trolling, just to troll.
Yeah, he's also missed his yearly check-in
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
twice.
Wow. Keeping track, are you?
Way to put him on blast, Trent.
Oh, gosh. Ain't getting that car implanted over there, huh?
Yeah.
Really not bad with those planters. I mean, definitely we need bigger ones, but after field 6. Just saying. Everything is just, we're just kicking that can until we buy field 6, and then we can finally pick the can up and, like, you know, address it. But
So once
until
we
that,
get field 6, and we turn everything else into grain or corn, and leave field 6 to just regrow until we get more
I don't know.
bigger equipment.
I don't know what we're gonna do with field 6. I don't know if we Prime Video just sent me an email. What?
I'm surprised you haven't like upgraded equipment before, or at least so then you're ready for 6.
Well, see, that's the thing though, Trent, because with 6 being planted in clover, we have a mower, we have a baler, we have a merger, we have a semi-trailer for haul of bales. What I mean, we could upgrade our mowing capabilities, definitely. But yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll check out the setup later. Yeah. Agree. But South Dakota, see, I don't feel like South Dakota's part of it either. I feel like South Dakota is like, I don't know even what that is. I don't even know what that is. I guess at the end of the day, whoever wants to be part of the Midwest, we're a bunch of nice people that say things like, oop, and let me squeeze right past you. So if you say those things, you're probably part of the Midwest, you know? Because we say that in Missouri a lot. Like, let me just squeeze right past you. Like, you say that in the grocery store to people. Definitely happens. There's a blacked out vehicle driving down my street right now. They have... I hope that was a cop. They had like one...
three-letter vehicle riding down the street?
They had like a one daytime runner on, and that was it. There was no taillights. They were creeping too. Oh God.
So I was checking my playtime for this game.
Yeah.
So I'm at like 225, 230 or whatever.
Okay.
And apparently I've done 180 of it in the last 2 weeks.
Nice. 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 Very nice. All right, last lap of chat for this field, and then I think I'm going to probably boogie. I've got to cook some ground beef tonight. By some, I mean 5 pounds. It has got to get cooked tonight. So yeah. Gotta take care of that after stream. Go investigate this suspicious vehicle driving around my neighborhood. But we're fine. I stream at noon Central tomorrow. We're not out of here yet, but yeah, I stream at noon on Saturdays. 10 hours tomorrow. Noon until 10. At least. And then if we're strapped for cash and we can't buy the field, I don't think I get to go to bed tomorrow until I buy that field. So we might be up late tomorrow. We'll see. You're right, Jacob. They've been unreal this year so far. There's actually been a, I like the Midwest sayings in Discord. That's good, Gunning Run. That's good. No, yeah, yeah. No, yeah, yes. Yes, no, no. Say it all the time. Oh, gosh. All of the time. Only 500k more to go. Yeah, see, the problem, though, Yum Riders, depending on what pops up on sale, that is the problem. Most likely, we have $500,000 between the 2 crops and the silage. We might be really close to that already, to be honest, because we got 2 crops worth in storage. Plus the silage, plus the clover needs to be mowed again right now. So, yeah, I'll check it out. Okay, I see it. I like the, what is that, like the cloud light? Where you have like a light that looks like a cloud? Yeah. Pretty sick. There you go. I saw it. All right. I looked at it. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot to lower the thing. Gotta lower the thing.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know. I know. All right. Yep. We can't have nice things because I don't know how to lower a cultivator. That's... Oh, wait. No. Field 8's in potatoes? God, I'm glad we're not buying 8 yet. Just
Holy
saying.
Spuds.
Yeah, we'd have plenty of spuds. That'd be a lot. That's a big field, actually. That field's 24 acres. That's good size. Good size. I'll tell you what, though. You know, have you seen the Spud Man on the TikToks or any of the social medias? Yeah, you guys
Is that
ever
the one
seen
that
that?
does some crazy like food with the spuds?
He owns like a food trailer, and he's over in jolly old England. And he basically it's basically a baked potato. They call it a jacket potato, but it's a baked potato, right? And they have like chili or like beans and cheese and all kinds of toppings. It looks so good. Except for the tuna. I don't understand the tuna, but that one I could do without. But a lot of the other stuff looks so good. But yeah. Every time I watch one of his videos, I want to like have a baked potato like bar, you know? Just saying. Lots of butter, yeah. His son's the one that Little Spud. He puts the butter on the taters. My goodness. He drowns those things in butter. Actually, he's like on TikTok live pretty much every night. I usually end up watching like way more than I should before I go to sleep every night. Because he's in England, so it's daytime for them. You know, it's a whole thing. But yeah. It's a whole thing. Where is my setup picture in Discord? So it was actually posted by Carson. It's like not quite at the top of the setup channel, but it's pretty far up there. Carson posted it because he did a little editing to it. He put the arch in the background. There it is. So there's my setup, actually. It's not quite the current setup, but it's pretty close.
It's old.
Yeah. It's the only place you can eat out. You know, I've heard of that place. I've never been there. But I have heard of it. I think some of my family's been there like years ago. Yeah, I've heard of it. Never been. Not even exactly sure where it is. I don't ever get out that way. But I've definitely heard of it. You betcha. You betcha. But yeah, the my setup was posted by Carson Phillips, not by me. So yeah.
Hence why there's a head in it.
Yeah. Oh man. I don't know what that is. It's good. Wait, you're saying my is okay. All right, boys, I'm gonna dip. I will I don't know if I'll come back or not. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.